Alright, today I'm making a video on a screen replacement for a Samsung Galaxy S3. As you can see, the screen's pretty cracked on it. Took a beating. Alright, for this we ended up taking off the back first to expose the screws. The back pops off pretty easily. I'm going to take the battery out right away. Now we work on taking out all these screws. Some better glasses. It's a good idea to turn this over and use it as a screw tray. All the screws are the same size except for one, and it's a different color, so it's easy to spot. So all these stainless steel screws can be put in here in any order, doesn't matter how they go back in. iPhones are different. You have to put the right screw in the right spot, and if you get the wrong one in the wrong spot, you can cause logic board damage, all kinds of problems. There's that black screw I was telling you about. It's the only one that's different. So once that's out, I should be able to take the logic board out, as long as all connectors have been disconnected. Alright, now that that's done and protected from heat, we can heat the front up, start working on getting that glass off. For that, we need lots of heat. Now the glue and the glass are glued together. The screen and the glass are glued together, and should be changed as one. And some guitar picks to help out. the glass pulled away, leaving the LCD in this case, but we do want to take that LCD out. We're changing both. So it's okay if it gets kind of cracked in the process. The LCD is glued down. There's some glue behind the LCD here that I need to heat up. Let me get this thing out. There it is. Now it's time to clean up your phone. All this junk's got to be pulled out. You want it to be clean so that when you put your new adhesives down, it has nothing to mess up the stickiness on it. And believe me, if you leave this in here, it will. So get your scraper out. Some of this adhesive can stay like down wedged in the corner or something, and you really got to look closely, make sure that you get it all. It only takes a little glob of this stuff to make your glass not sit flush when you get the new one on. And that can be pretty upsetting when you close the unit up and then realize it, you got to do the repair over again basically. Pretty good, but the repair has been done before. He's broke his screen before, and someone used aftermarket adhesive, and there's a lot of gunk up in this corner. And I gotta get that out. That's going to be difficult. There's a ridge that runs all the way around, a little lip that the glass will sit inside of. You need to make sure that you go along all the way around and make sure that that ridge is completely clean of all debris. You won't have a good fit. Looking pretty good. Alright, now we want to test the new screen before we glue the phone together. Make sure that it works. If it doesn't work, you're going to want to get a refund, and this is the only way to know. So let's put in the logic board again. You've got to make sure that those pins are perfectly lined up before you press on any connector. Those tiny little pins are so easy to bend, and once they do, your screen is ruined. You got to get another one. There we go. Okay. You can just kind of hold it together, turn it on, and it's coming on. Just going to hold it together for a sec, make sure Galaxy S3 looking good. Now, I don't want to short anything, so I'm going to let it finish booting before I turn it off and then take the battery back out. I don't want to take the battery out while it's going through its boot. It could cause a short and mess up your LCD, so I'm going to let it sit for a second, let it finish booting. T-Mobile. Alright, let's turn it off. Put it back down. Goodbye. Alright, now we can finish up closing up the phone. There we go. Wi-Fi antenna is attached. I've got to take the screen off one more time so I can put glue under it. Adhesive tape, not glue. I'll show you. It's called red tape. Really good stuff. Finish. Okay, now that we know that the screen is a good one and it works, we're going to prepare it to be stuck down. So there's extra tape on here I got to take off. Really careful not to damage these components. Be an expensive mistake. Now, to make sure that this stays down, I use what's called red tape. This stuff is great. Very sticky. Put a few pieces on there. Now the screen does have an adhesive on it, and it's pretty sticky, but I find that you really need to add a little more, and this red tape is perfect for it. All right. Flew right over onto the sticky tape of the back. That's just great. Come on. That's not where I want you. All right. Let's put this back together. Sure it's lined up perfect, and push it down in. Fits perfectly in that groove. That's another thing you got to look for. If it's been dropped on the corners, you got to make sure the corner's not all chewed up and bent in, because then your glass isn't going to sit straight and you'll have to do some bending. This one had some good edges, so we're okay on that. Alright, let's put this motherboard, logic board back in. Make sure your Wi-Fi antenna is not underneath, like mine was. Alright, now reverse order of how you took the screws out. So you're going to want that black screw first. That one is the only one that's different, and it holds the logic board down. So you're going to want to put that in first. And then just the same order that you took off in reverse. Double check, make sure everything's plugged in. Wi-Fi antenna on the screen and the camera, and it's all looking good. Alright, let's put the battery in, do another test. Put it back on. And we are done. So make sure it's flat all the way around. Everything's snapped closed. There we go. Working Galaxy S3 after a screen and LCD replacement. Gus will be back in about 15 minutes. He's going to be happy. Alright, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.